Hi there. Today I'm celebrating Haitian Flag Day, and as a happy third culture kid, the idea of surrender is very much on my mind. Not just the historical kind, the everyday kind, the kind that happens at work, in meetings, in your own head when you don't even notice. Last week I started a video series for International Coaching Week, and my intention was just to celebrate the power of coaching and to share tips you could use right away. What I didn't expect was how much the messages landed, especially this idea that sometimes leaders solve too fast and they create a culture where people do exactly what's asked, no more, no less. And that got me thinking about the other side. What about contributors? So, what happens to them? Well, they can accidentally surrender their thinking too. So, today's tip is for the contributors, the doers, the people on the team. And that tip is don't surrender. First, don't surrender to AI. You know, when you put in a prompt and AI gives you this well packaged, confident answer, and you share it as fact without pressure testing or any review. Remember last week we talked about questioning assumptions and self coaching? Well, this can be an opportunity to practice that. What you can do before you share anything AI related or otherwise, just ask yourself, can I defend this with my own reasoning or my own instinct? And if the answer is no, then don't share it. Your credibility took years to build, and it can take seconds to erase. Number two, don't surrender your earned insights to dated process. You are really close to your work, and when things change around it, you're the expert on understanding the impact to your work. That perspective is valuable, and staying quiet just because this is how we've always done it, it's a form of surrender. So, what you can do instead in your next project debrief, come with a specific observation and maybe even a suggestion. Here's where the process fell short, and here's what I think could work better. How you say this totally matters. So, don't think that you're going to come in with your ideas and everybody's going to implement them. No, this is just saying that you care about quality and you're putting forth something that could help. There may not be budget, there may not be other things that are actually going to move that idea forward. So, number three, don't surrender your voice to the loudest person in the room. You know who I'm talking about, the high volume, high confidence, perhaps the fewest facts. And because they're loud or senior or popular, they get to speak and other people go silent. Don't go silent. What you can do, and I talked about this before, is write down your thoughts before you get to a meeting. So if you ever doubt, should I share this thing? At least you have it written down. So you can choose in the moment whether or not you want to share or not, but come to your next meeting with your thoughts already written down. Surrendering to AI, to outdated process, or to the loudest person in the room puts you in blind execution mode. And pure execution is being commoditized. Don't become a commodity. This week, I'll have more for the leaders and for the team. In the meantime, share this with someone who might need to hear it. Exceed your potential.